Fourth Quarter Theology Project by Coupe. The most important relationships in my life are with my friends, my parents, my sister, my cousins, my aunts and uncles, my coaches and teachers, and my teammates. I feel that my vocation now is to give back to the community, whether volunteering for my school or the community in my town. I have gotten involved in the campus ministry at Prep. I have helped children with disabilities by participating in REACH. I did most of my service at a tennis center that teaches inner-city kids how to play tennis. I also got a lot out of an urban plunge I attended at Prep. My vocation isn't just service. It's to work hard and make the most out of these years in my life, because right now we are approaching our prime age. We are almost done maturing physically, and mentally we still have a lot to learn, but are becoming more aware of the real world. Later in life, I think my vocation will be doing a year of service out of college. In terms of what job I am going to have, I have no idea. Eventually, I think my vocation will to be a father and a husband. Many people question and say, if God exists, why does He allow suffering? I think suffering exists as a way to teach us things. There will be unfortunate times in people's lives. Life is going to have a lot of challenges, and if it didn't, then what would be the point of living? Life will have its ups and downs. I think suffering makes us enjoy the good times that much more. Having faith in God is definitely important. The way we treat others is something very important. I don't think anyone should ever have a sense of superiority to others. No matter how much money you make, no matter how popular you are, no matter how talented you are, how tall or strong you are, you have to treat everyone with the same sense of dignity and respect. Jesus treated men and women, lepers and tax collectors, kings and poor people, all the same. He never made assumptions and always showed love. This is what I feel we should strive for. Something that Jesus says often in the Bible is to love your enemies. In your life, there's going to be people that hate you, doubt you, or don't believe in you. My opinion is that you just can't let these people get to you. You just gotta prove these people wrong. Don't start fights with these people, but rather smile back and show love for them, and they will think back at what they said to you and possibly even regret it. We must become the change we want to see in the world. You can preach a better sermon with your life than with your lips. The only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. Winning is important to me, but what brings me real joy is the experience of being fully engaged in whatever I am doing. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Being happy doesn't mean everything is perfect. It means you have decided to look beyond the imperfections. Life consists not in holding good cards, but in playing those you hold well. Chase your passion, not your pension. Smooth seas do not make a skillful sailor. I am pro-life, so in most circumstances I am against abortion, euthanasia, assisted suicide, and the death penalty. I think everyone should have the right to life from the time they have been conceived until they die a natural death. In the case of abortion, you are not giving the embryo and future baby a chance. You are taking a future life. In my eyes, this is not treating others how you would like to be treated. If given tough circumstances, you could always put the child up for adoption. This subject is something that isn't talked about much, but it definitely is important. Pornography is a horrible thing, and it was sad to hear that U.S. porn revenue exceeds the combined revenues of ABC, CBS, and NBC. Pornography turns women into objects of desire rather than real people. Respecting the sanctity of sex and of other people is very important in my mind.